What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Let's Play Halo Reach. I'm your boy Flagcap. This is Mission 4, Tip of the Spear. And unfortunately, my audio glitched out. Or not my audio, excuse me. My video glitched out, so I couldn't catch the opening cutscene for you guys. It's kind of a bummer. But we're going to go ahead and keep pushing on. So basically what ended up happening, we're charging on a Covenant base. And our Warthog gets into some trouble. There's a big skirmish. And now we wake up after being knocked out with Cat. And we have to fight through the rest of the mission on foot, it would appear. So as always, we're going to be going for no deaths, and we have 2 skulls on, the Grunt birthday party, and I would have been your daddy. And so let's get into it. So you're going to start with the grenade launcher and the DMR. Seems like a pretty good combo, and maybe too good to be true. Well, that's because it is. As you can see up on that hill, that is a fuel rod cannon user. That turret shoots fuel rod. Absolutely ridiculous. And I cannot hit a shot right now. Let's turn our attention elsewhere. I know it seems like I'm sitting pretty far back right here, but to be completely honest with you, pushing up with that fuel rod not dealt with is kind of an immediate death trap. And as you can see, the elite is also using his gun. So we have a couple pretty interesting things to deal with. You just basically want to take out all the ground troops first. Wow.
Cat, 6, what's your status?
Silos are down. We're pushing up the hill. Fire in the hole. Take that gun.
Okay. We're going to try this out differently here.
One down. Getting a new angle. Target fire.
Alright, so I guess this is the better way to do it. And I forgot on that first death. So let's scratch that out. The rest of the video, no death. So you're going to want to run up on this hill right here. And from here you can kind of snipe out anyone that is in the turret or anyone going for the turret. And what you should be left with is a couple grunts in the very back. One more turret over here, which you can go ahead and take out with a jumping headshot. And now you just have this one elite. He should be pretty weak. There we go. The grenade launcher is cool because it acts like an immediate, whoa. When did you get in there? It acts like an immediate green gun.
Be advised, Pony has ID 2 hostile
Yeah, so look at this
anti-aircraft
setup
guns
that we
southwest
launch
of the
into. 2 fuel rod turrets, as well as a white elite, or an elite with the concussion rifle. It's a pretty hard, difficult section, actually. But afterwards, we're rewarded. There's a health pack over here, actually 2 of them, and this assault rifle if you need it. And you can look around. It's kind of a cool little battle scene. But yeah, afterwards, go ahead and you're going to jump on into the hog. Get on in, Cat. Lego. Now let's see if my driving skills have improved. I feel like you use a lot of Warthogs actually in Halo Reach as opposed to some of the other Halo campaigns.
6, AA gun should be in visual range.
So, we can see it. Just to make sure that those things don't give us any unnecessary trouble, I get out right here.
Noble 6, all our birds are stuck out of range unless you can do something about those guns.
Alright, so our job here is to take down these giant artillery cannons. Pretty easy to take down on their own, but it's never just going to be that. And in fact, as you can see, we have a ghost, which deals a lot of damage on legendary. So what I like to do is hop out with your green gun ready. Get his attention. Is he gonna leave us alone now? He might be leaving us alone, in which case that'd be really cool. Gotta be careful with the balloon here. If you get too low on ammo, there are a bunch of needle rifles from those first skirmishers that you can use. And so we're gonna move him up to right here. So that he can, whoa. Alright, so we have a Seraph and a Ghost, which we just took out. Seems like our turret guy is actually doing a pretty good job of taking things out at this point. Sometimes he doesn't do that, and if you need to, you can just use a grenade launcher right there. Oh, awesome. He took that out even. So be slow and methodical with him. Don't really expect the best. You can get lucky. But just let him take things out at his own leisure. Don't just go, what the? Don't just go charging into an area. And especially places like this, even the grunts are an issue because they have plasma grenades. So, wow, that guy didn't die. Take him out, man. Show him who's boss. Now, once you come up here, you're gonna have some more enemies, and a lot more inside the base. And that thing will do some serious damage, the concussion rifle. So make sure you don't get hit by that too many times. And if you do get knocked out, you're gonna want to go back and get your shields back almost immediately. And the elite's gonna dodge it really well. So actually, to make our life easier, I'm gonna hop out. You can just use the GL on this guy to try to take his shields out. It's kind of hard to hit him with his movement. And of course, I run out of ammo right then. That is absolutely a horrible time to run out of ammo. Luckily for us, there's a health pack behind this first Pelican right here and some more DMR ammo, which I thought I picked up on when I walked over, but I guess I didn't.
Like normal weapons won't dent those AA guns.
Man, I can't believe that guy took quite a few hits. If I remember correctly, there's not more elites in here. Oh, I shouldn't have used that. Okay. There was one more. Alright, either way. You can punch through this and go ahead and stick it. After you stick it, you're going to want to run away because you can die from the explosion, actually.
Control 2, Lima 4.
So come on back over to your hog and hop in.
Heading 224.6, over.
Just so we can see it. And look at the giant UNSC carrier coming in overhead. And there's an enemy dropship. Oh, man.
Good work, Noble.
Just keep going. They're going to drop some enemies, but you can stay and fight them if you want. It's kind of unnecessary.
Copy 2, Lima 4, bombing run. Heading 224.6, permission granted, out.
And there we go. Let your gunner go ahead and take care of that ghost. And you see what I mean? The gunners on these type of warthogs are actually not that bad. So, you're going to make your way up this hill. And you'll find yourself, let's see where it takes us. It might look familiar to some of you. Wow, that was really close. See, you can just get back to the first area. So going right over here is a quick way around it, but you do have to take out that gun. So, and look, a Wraith. You can kind of let him take this thing out. You, like I said though, you do want to move, and especially against a Wraith, you want to move more than normal. And it's almost gone. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so now you're just going to be clearing off this hill. And it's going to be a couple skirmishers. Cat can take out a couple of them, actually. But if you want your guy in the turret to do it, it's kind of funny. And there they go. That's all of them dead. So after you kill them, you can go ahead and cross this bridge. Oh, wow. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that, sir.
They're everywhere.
Next section is a couple more skirmishers. Not anything nuts. Skirmishers are also really annoying, but I find them not as bad as jackals. I'm trying to avoid splattering them so you guys can... There we go.
Nothing to report.
Alright, now down here is a new weapon, or a new car if you need it. And there's a health pack right here on the ground. A UNSC box, which you can hit. Not really going to do much. And this thing is the first vehicle we drove in Mission 1 with George. So,
Let's ride.
get in. There we go. Alright, just keep moving. Philosophy on this mission.
Noble 6. There's a mine
You're going to come out to a pretty big area,
There's a command out.
and it'll have a fuel rod
Already engaged.
or a turret. What I like to do, because your AI will not shoot it when it's so far away, shoot it with your turret yourself. Really good way to take care of it. And you can also try aiming for some of the people on the bridge. Sometimes you can take care of a couple of them. And they're not too difficult of enemies. It's mostly just to save ammo. There we go. Actually, somehow that was not destroyed. Destroy the turret! There we go. Alright, do a couple more barrages on this right here. And again, this is wholly unnecessary. I mean, if you want to, you can just run over there. But I just like to save myself some of the trouble. Alright, so after you feel like you've cleared enough on the bridge, you can come over here. Notice up on top, there's there are people looking at you, right? And over here, you have some assault rifle ammo from your dead companions. Almost like compadres. Would have been dope. Should have said that. Ooh, 2 health packs. Some DMR ammo right here. So you can go ahead and proceed to cross the bridge. Alright. That guy's going to be in... Oh. The one big elite up there. We'll keep the GL for now, just because I feel like we're going to be able to pick up some more.
Covenant outpost have sighted a high-value target. An elite zealot, in fact.
We're onto something big.
Eyes on
A
the
zealot
prize.
is here.
Over.
So we have
Take out
a
that zealot if you get the
hologram
chance,
that we can use.
But keep moving toward the spire.
So basically, this level has a kind of a hint of a secondary objective. As you heard over the comms, we can try to kill a zealot class elite, and for the most part, that's not incredibly difficult if you know where he is. So I'll show you where that is in a second here. You're gonna make your way up. You got a couple jackals. You can take both of them out pretty quickly. As you turn this corner, there's a couple more, and a grunt. All right. Now, moving your way up this is going to get a little more difficult. This part seems a little too easy, right? Where are all the elites at? Oh, they're coming. You gonna wait for your shield? Oh. Oh, come on. This is if you didn't have enough DMR ammo, you can pick up the needle rifle right here. It's a good alternative in this section. And you can get an armor lock if you want. And now we are up on top in this first area where we were before. Or where we could see from on the bridge below. Excuse me. Alright. That guy actually can be tricky. Just take him out with a headshot, though. And then you can use whatever means you see necessary to flank this guy. I like to go on the left right there. Get his shields nice and low. Clean him up with a DMR. Now, this next section is actually incredibly tricky. Danger high pressure valve. Turn it. Oh, also, this map is a multiplayer map as well. Oh my gosh, our Marine is still alive. This map is a multiplayer map as well for invasion and big team battle, and it's called Boneyard. Health pack, grenades, and assault rifle. Something we use a lot of. Hot. I know, I seem a little bitter every time that they give us assault rifle ammo. In reality, we should be... See, there's the secondary objective right there. You see him? That's the zealot. Alright, so you can take out the first elite right there. And you see the Zealot, he's still over there. And we got some grunts down there that we can try to take care of. He's a pain in the ass to take out. And actually, it's easier if you can get your way over there, but I'm not going to be risk pushing up if there's still a bunch of people on the ground. So now that we've taken them out, I'll try to push up here. Sometimes this goes well. Yeah, it's kind of unavoidable that you're going to get damaged. Alright. Gonna come up here, see if we can get the jump on him. Shields are weak. Alright, there we go. So you took out the Zealot. That was the side objective. Look at him. Just a badass. Suck it. Alright. So below you, don't just drop down into this hole. I actually did that the first couple times I played this mission when the game first came out, and ended up biting me in the butt. Take out the grunts and then drop. There's gonna be some more enemies down here too. Underneath the stairs. And there they are. I just nade it. Wow, really?
That's solid work.
Okay. I believe that's everybody. So you can see some of the dead miners here. Probably tried to hold off the Covenant. Pretty unfortunate. I think you see more dead civilians in this than any other Halo by far, except maybe ODST. But anyway, we're almost out of GL ammo, so I'm gonna actually swap it out for the green gun because it does the same thing. Alright, move forward. Here we have the sticky grenade launcher, and it's telling us to use it. Now, why would that be? Well, we'll see. Here you can actually drive. This is your first opportunity in the campaign to drive a Seraph, and it's good fun. Just like a Ghost, it can boost, except it has miniature Wraith bullets that it can fire. Fortunately, I'm not the greatest at driving it. And somehow... I have not gotten one kill yet from this somehow. Now, the reason I'm not just like running in there and trying to splatter them is because if they do hit you, or if they do stick you, like this guy just did to me, or tried to do to me, it will kill me pretty quickly. Direct hit will take out the elite. That took way too long. Get in, cat. Come on. Nice little area on the left with some ammo, and then just keep on moving.
Show another Covenant AA gun ahead of your location. I want you to neutralize that gun by any means
now,
necessary.
do you see that middle area right there? Right? See that right there? That guy, he has the secret data pad on him. And there's really only one good way that I know to get it.
We got incoming.
What you're going to want to do, park your vehicle right here, then go ahead and jump on it. There you get some ammo and the secret page. So they say that they want to help us, but they only say it to themselves. Then we say, don't we have a say in our own salvation? And it's working assembly monitor. As must be expected with any calculations, a number of non-trivial sacrifices will be needed in order to furnish the assembly with the time required to determine the correct pattern and then act upon it. Furthermore, once a site has been designated, its status must be obscured such that no individual outside of this body is fully aware that it has been designated. Primary criteria for choosing sites are as follows: remoteness, low population density, and frequency of communication. No designated site must be allowed to evacuate greater than 10% of the total population within 2 weeks of activation for any reason. Evacuations precipitated by environmental and/or industrial disasters shall be allowed to proceed as normal. Some percentage of total population of chosen site might be relocated to designated green zones one solar year prior to the activation to lessen overall impact on genetic sustainability of the species. Basically, if that's kind of difficult to like figure out what they're talking about. They're talking, I think, about activating a halo ring and how they choose a site to create a halo ring and how they would deal with evacuating it in order to keep the local flora and fauna alive. Now here, you just kind of want to, I mean, I guess just do the best you can. There's a Wraith, there's a lot of things shooting you at this part. A lot of things shooting at you. Look at those skirmishers jump too. Alright, so this is undoubtedly the hardest part of the mission. Without a doubt, the hardest part of the mission. One thing you can do, you can hop out and take out these skirmishers on foot and the jackals. They all have green guns. And while that gun might seem not that big of a deal, you can see the damage it does when we use it on vehicles, and it'll do the same thing in a vehicle that you're in. If they hit you with it, it will drastically lower your shields very quickly, and it will also stop you.
Incoming. Look alive.
Oh no. I knew I stayed still too long right there. I knew it. Alright, well, as I said, as we continue these LPs, the deaths might be a little more frequent. That is, again, I'm just getting some really stupid deaths, though, this whole campaign.
Firing on target.
Noble 6, I need that AA gun offline now.
And it is the Wraith that makes this part actually difficult. Just because you're dealing with so much other stuff already. And if you need to avoid some of the shots right there, just come around and hide on this wall. If you hug the wall, they can't really hit you with the Wraith. And if these things keep trying to shoot us, Jesus. Come on, man. Just die. Alright. So, take out as many of the ground units as you can, and this is why you pick up this gun. And we'll see if those hit the tree or not. And they all hit the tree. So we successfully taken out the gunner. And the gun homes in, which is a really nice feature. Try to do it a couple more times here. Should be dead after that. Okay, cool. So, after you take that out, if your Seraph is... Our Seraph's dead. Fantastic. I did not even realize that had happened. Just keep on moving up. I guess now on foot. And what do we see there? Some hunters. As if this part wasn't difficult enough. And what is that? A second Wraith? Yeah, it is. This is a very, like, highly protected area for the Covenant. They really don't want you to get in here, I guess. And I'm getting unlucky, man.
On your toes.
So, it also works right with the green gun for us. So if we come up here, shoot it. we can run over to it and melee him out. Really, it's astounding how awesome the green gun is. It's undoubtedly the best weapon in the game. Come on, guys. How long are we gonna play? What? That should have been more than enough bullets to kill them, but because I stuck. Alright. Now, they do give you a warthog over here. Or a buggy of sorts, but there's no weaponry on it, so that doesn't really help us. Next, we can go explore this area, where we will find a grenade launcher and a health pack. Okay. So far, so good. Both of those things, very helpful. Still does not change the fact that we have to go and we have to take out those 2 hunters before we can do anything to this gun. I'm trying to think of the best way that I remember to do this. This will just take you back around. I don't know why I'm going that way. Yeah, normally if you're not on Legendary, you can use the sticky grenade gun to shoot them from far away, and you can usually take one of them out. But since we used all that up, we're going to have to kind of use the grenade launcher. And all 7 direct hits might kill a single hunter. Yes, you heard correctly. Now, another way that you can do it is to try to sneak by them. But look at that. All of those shots. Nothing. So now we're forced to look around for some weaponry, of which I don't think there is any. And just so you guys can see that this doesn't really do anything to them. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything to them. So now we're gonna have to figure something out. I was hoping that would kill at least one of them. More needle rifle ammo. And here I'm kind of just checking around for things like this. Plasma grenades. Perhaps a better way to do this first part actually is to try not to kill the wraiths and use them against the hunters. But to be honest with you, you die really quick in those as well. But this is here for a reason. We'll soon see why. Go ahead and jump on the top of this thing. If you can. For some reason I can't. And you're up behind him. Oh no!
Target taking route. Get in or get walking.
And we have some bug. Alright, so there's another way to do it. When you kill that, it will trigger another phantom drop. Yes, another phantom drop. But it will also trigger a pelican of yours coming in. Which will drop off a lot of guys. So, to make sure your Marines don't die from something stupid, go ahead and take out the grunts from far away. They're then going to probably move up and try to take out yeah, you still have to kill them, but this way you have a little bit of help. Now, they do have sensitive spots on the underside of their necks as well,
Get on the gun.
but there is no gun. Cat.
Flag out. Something hot.
And this is actually a lot more difficult than it needs to be. I'm gonna go up here to this where we killed them and see if there's anything else. No. And up on top also. No. And they're still here, of course. Oh my gosh. Well, if you guys want to go ahead and tune out here, that's fine. This is taking way too long to kill these two guys, and this is basically the last part of the mission. So I commend you guys for sticking around even to this point, if you have. I'm just gonna try a couple different things that I haven't really had to try before. I'm gonna try insta-exploding him. And it worked! That was a little after the fact. But yeah, Jesus, I didn't actually think about trying that before, but you learn something new every day. Oh my... Oh, thank God. Thank God it gave us that checkpoint right there. I was about to be ridiculously pissed. Alright. Come on. Take him out. Hurry up. There we go.
Well done, 6. Only needs some
Jeez.
close recon on those spires. We're gonna fly you the rest
As
of
you
the
can
way.
see, look at all of the dead
Join the Falcon
Marines.
and bound your position, Lieutenant. Highlighting the LZ now.
Commander, I'm going to set up a forward observation post here.
Copy that. I'm waiting on new intel. See what you can see. Carter out.
So go ahead and hop into the Falcon, and you're going to be operating the turret.
Spotted some nasty business in the canyon on the way down.
I'll call out targets as we go.
Some nasty business. Alright, this part can also be a little bit difficult, but it's a nice idea.
Top of the canyon, dead ahead.
Look at the destructive power. And you definitely are going to want to take out these turrets as soon as you can. And other than that, you can kind of just spam it. And that exactly right there is why you want to take out the turrets.
Nice shooting, Spartans.
All right. So,
There's a
coming
spire.
up here, that is where we are trying to infiltrate.
Latest intel suggests these spires may be projecting electromagnetic cloaking shields.
Priority 1, pilot. Gotta know what's in there.
Affirmative, sir. Here we go.
We just lost all power. We're going down.
Look your armor, Spartan!
Brace for a hard landing.
So twice in one mission, this guy is just not having a good day. And now we're with George. And here is where I will end this episode. Thanks for tuning in, guys. This is Let's Play Halo Reach Solo Legendary, Mission 4, Tip of the Spear. with your boy Flagcap. Until next time, I'll catch you later. Peace.
Crew's dead. We shouldn't stay here.